Welcome to the 2025 timeline jumping. We're super excited to have you all here, and we are going to start in 30 seconds. Welcome! Yay! Welcome everyone to your timeline jumping. We are back in action, and it has been a while. We have been through some personal emergencies, and life has been intense. And I've noticed that with my clients as well. Lots of intensities going on out there. And we are back, and we are ready to go deeper into the experiment, go deeper into the energy work. And so if you are here, you are having the calling. This is part of my life purpose because I am a human design practitioner, and I do see that the changing of the wheel is happening. We are moving into the energy of 2027, and there is a lot of fear. There's a lot of prophecy around this wheel shift. And because I'm a human design teacher, I feel that my drop in the bucket, my vision of what is to come is one that is based not in fear, in infinite possibility, in hope, in expansion, in the field of expansion, beauty, peace, joy, awe, success, satisfaction. So you are probably hearing the calling if you are here live. So what I would love for you to do is go ahead and say hi in the chat. It looks like we're having a party with my girls. Hello, Lucia. Love you. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my God, we have both Laurens. We have Vicky. Oh, I love you all so much. Faith, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you popping in. Hello, Farita. It took a while to find it live. Okay, well, hopefully now we are sending it out, and it should be popping up in a couple of different places. Hey, Debbie. Hi, guys. So let us know where you're tuning in from. We have beautiful sunshine today out here in Southern California. How about you? I love finding where everyone's tuning in from. And then we're going to get into the intel for today. And I want to tell you a little bit about the topic that we're doing. And I want to let you guys know that we are going to be live in this arena, and then we are flipping to Zoom. At 4:30, we're going to be doing the energy work. So if you want to join us, there is a link to join in. The energy work at 4:30 is going to be an intense, actual in-practice experience. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the piece of human design that no one else is talking about. In my humble opinion, not many people are talking about it, I should say. I shouldn't use an absolute because you'll point someone out who's talking about. But What we're talking about today is the quantum physics piece. Now, I'm going to talk to you in terms of the intellectual piece of where you're going to find quantum physics in your human design chart. And then I'm going to talk to you from my personal perspective. Okay. So if you can't make it live, especially if you are part of the VIP group, all of the recordings are going to be there. And the idea is that they're going to be the assistance you need for all of 2025, okay? To give you the energy, the focus, the vision. Do you like the rose-colored glasses? I know, they're designed specifically for my Gate 25 and for my innocence motivation. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy you're here. It's so fun. It's so wonderful to have you. And it looks like some of you guys have some sun popping up where you're located. So you're a little overcast. So fun. So fun. Okay. So we're talking about quantum physics. So quantum physics is a science to show how reality operates at one of its smallest fundamental levels. So the idea of quantum physics is that reality is not fixed. The idea of quantum physics is that we live in the infinite stream of possibility, and when we focus through the observer, it shifts into the particle, okay? So why is quantum physics part of human design, the modern sciences? So we have the ancient sciences, the I Ching, the chakra system, the Kabbalah, and then we have the modern day sciences. And quantum physics is part of that. But why? We have this general understanding of what quantum physics is. It collapses the possibility into a fixed state through the observer effect. The observer effect changes the physics. So when we're talking about space and time and the difference between how quantum physics changed our reality, what it did is it changed the notion of a fixed reality. And also it turned into a focus through epigenetics, which asked us about our genealogy. Is our reality only based in how the genes are passed down through the lineage, or is it based on environment? And both those things are true. And where are we seeing this all in our human design chart? So that's what we're going to focus about today. And then I'm going to tell you how it affected my life, particularly for some of you who don't know a little bit about my personal background and my history. So when you're talking about human design, what we're talking about is this notion of deconditioning, right? We know that when we step into the observer, so the observer is a term and a concept in human design that is also part of many of the ancient mystery school teachers. Many of the gurus talk about this state of the observer. And in human design, the observer is the piece of the mind that transforms our entire reality when it lets go of the wheel, stops taking hold of the direction, and sits in the back seat. So I want to give you an example. When your mind is making decisions for you, it is holding the wheel and like running into the bumpers in the bumper cars, because it doesn't realize that there's actually like a grid that the car is attached to controlling how it's moving. And when you have the courage to let go of the wheel and sit back and look out the window, you begin to realize that the decision making process through this monorail type energy, that decision making is leading you to your life purpose. So everybody that's here live, or if you're listening to the recording, let me know if you believe you are on purpose, you are living in your life purpose, yes or no. Next, I want to ask you, so we are gearing this conversation to the right people, to the people that are new to me. I am speaking to those of you who have had some type of spiritual experience. Those of you who are clairvoyant, those of you who are psychic, those of you who are medium. My people, usually on my fractal, have some type of spiritual experiences, and then they're trying to understand how to practically live their life so that their spiritual experiences don't throw you off, but allow you to implement your life purpose with your spiritual knowledge, gifts, and ability to live and create a career and a life that you love. Yes? You feel like you're on purpose? Were you doing bumper cars? I love it. I love those psychic moments when we're like all connected, right? Is that great? Hey, Crystal. Oh, I love you. So happy you're here. So, if you feel that you are on purpose, give me a yes. If you're listening to the replay, make sure you hashtag replay and then give me a yes or no if you feel that you're on purpose or not quite there yet. Or maybe you're feeling like you're on purpose, but you're not quite making the kind of money that you want to make. So, I want to share from a personal experience how this might operate in your life. So, basically, for those of you who are new to my work, and some of you may or may not know this, but there was a period of time when I was friggin' climbing the corporate ladder. I was an artist too, and then I realized I need to make some money. Somehow I stumbled upon a women's franchise and started climbing the corporate ladder. And the beautiful thing was, I did not know my human design. I didn't know I was a projector. I did know that I was tired and I was an artist. So I knew that I needed to work differently. And I was recognized and I had the energy because I applied for a position in this corporate arena where I could work from home so I could still sleep in and kind of control my schedule and control my energy levels. So that I knew. But when I was working in corporate, there became a period of time. It became a period of time when I wanted to leave corporate because I felt there was a bubbling up and I wanted to be more on purpose and I felt that I had more to say and more to do, but I didn't know what it was. And so at that time, while I was working for corporate, I also got my master's degree in spiritual psychology. And I thought maybe that's a direction I'm interested in. And as I was trying to leave corporate, I tried pretty much everything. I wanted to have a career as a life coach. I thought maybe I would have a career teaching people how to find their soulmate. Because for a decade, I looked for my soulmate. And it was a lot of work for me. I had to heal my anger towards men. I had to heal my resentment. I had to realize that I was my soulmate first. I had to do a lot of inner work before I could actually connect and find my beautiful soulmate, who is now my husband and my life partner and my business partner, Davidian. But I thought maybe I would find a business doing that. So I did a whole business going in that direction. Then I realized that I was on a healing journey and I started healing my body through green juices, through meditation, through yoga. So I thought maybe that's the direction I should go in. And I started doing a business based in health and healing. And I was still working in corporate. I was hustling. I was trying, I was forcing things, I was working hard, and I was exhausted. I got burned out, I got frazzled, fried, and had the moment when absolutely nothing was working, made the wrong investment, was over frazzled, and was a moment on the bathroom floor, spread out, crying like a baby, realizing nothing I do works for me. Why is it that it works for other people? I had best friends who would take the same investment, high-end coaching as me, and their business would take off. And I had, watched people, their careers would take off. Why wasn't it working for me? So at that time, my beautiful now husband introduced me to a simple concept that would radically transform my life on the most epic, in the most epic way. And you guys probably guessed it. He told me I was a splenic projector in human design, which I did not believe for a very long time. Then once I decided, oh my God, this nails me. How does the system know me? How does it understand my whole life? How did they know like everything about me? And I started to realize this was the direction I was going to go. And I just said, even though I was potentially about to lose my home, lose my investment, lose my entire life saving 401k, the whole 9 yards in one of the investments, I trusted that if I was a projector, I'm supposed to live as a projector. And I decided to heal by sleeping and changing the entire dynamic of my life and how I did business. I stopped. I stopped it all. And that's when things started to unfold for me. That's when my life felt better. Just in general, I felt better. And I began to come back and became alive once again. And I began to create a business model that replaced my corporate salary, but doing what I love, being a spiritual practitioner, being the woopreneur, being aligned with my design. But I am still a girl boss. I'm still an entrepreneur. And I still believe that knowing the spiritual law of attraction type energy in alignment with human design, all of these things, and sometimes a splash of healing the past, healing the financial karma changes the game. So, what we're going to be doing today is understanding that. So, understanding this in terms of the quantum physics, okay? So, what this is that while I was in corporate, no matter what I did, what was happening was I was absorbing the generator world through my open sacral, right? So, I had absolutely no way of being my truth. There was no observer happening whatsoever. So that meant that there was no infinite potentiality. It was already focused upon and there was no change. Or you could say that my mind had focused in on what I thought I was, and it kept recreating through my conditioning a reality and a world that I could not shift. So, when I began the experiment with human design, I stepped back, slowed down, and stopped. Exactly the opposite of what every single life coach told me to do, every single spiritual coach, everybody. It was the exact opposite of everything I was told to do. And so the quantum physics piece is when the observer began to see the truth of who I was. I was able to shift my dynamic so that I could step outside and create a new reality. The quantum physics piece is profound. We interact with our reality through observation. Now, when we move into that infinite space, we have to have a trained mind. Now, this is the piece that human design misses. If you do not train your mind, you do not have the ability to step into the observer. A trained mind is like going to the gym. It takes focus, it takes a little discipline, and it takes practice. So when we do our timeline jumping, which we are going to be doing at 4:30 in the Zoom, okay? You need the Zoom link to join in. So we're going to take a little break here, and then we're going to meet over there. And I have some brand new music that's going to rock your world. It's going to be such a profound, energetic experience. Because what happens is, first you have the knowledge. So right now what I'm doing is giving you the knowledge of how this quantum physics merges into your human design chart, how in practice it might be affecting you. And then there's the training on how to literally notice the field of infinite possibility. It's no joke. It takes a lot of intensity. And this is the alignment with the encounter that Ra talks about. So the encounter is the energy when Ra met the voice. That is the chemical shift that happened in his body. The chemical shift that happens is when you intensify what you know and then you put it into action. And instead of just talking about running a mile, you're actually getting on the treadmill and you're actually feeling your legs work, feeling the energy work, and feeling the movement forward. Okay? So, the timeline jumping, the actual focus of shifting the reality, not just in your life, not just in your business, but in the actual fractal, meaning all of human design is a potential for our future timeline, is happening at 4:30. So if you would like the Zoom link and you do not have it, please type a yes in the comments now so I can give it to you. And if you're listening to the replay, you can join in at any time and listen to the replays at any time. We would love to have you. So the idea of this also is to provide all of you that are looking to step into your purpose and learning to step into your alignment, is that you will have the energy back for the experience. Okay, let me give you guys the link. Now, the link is going to be in our VIP group, and the VIP group also has so much rich knowledge and intel. We have Davidian videos in there. I am doing clairvoyant readings in there on your clairvoyant gifts in your chart. So it's a teeny investment for you to get not just the timeline jumping, you will get the replay from the last one, and then you will also have like a million different bonuses available for you to explore and be present to after today. So it's so drenched in so much incredible knowledge. And if you really can't afford the $49, email my team at support@raquelreina.com. And if you really want to come and the $49 is like beyond your investment level, let us know. Let us know, because we can maybe, do some type of exchange for you today. So one of the ways that one of the things that's really important for us is that we assist everybody in being in the abundance, because so much of human design, I kind of see it as the starving artist syndrome, or like the spiritual practitioner that doesn't realize that we need money in order to survive. I'm trying to set the intention for all of human design to also know that every practitioner in the human design world should be at the 6-7 figure mark as well. Money is just an energy flow. Now, I don't, but I'm also somebody who isn't driven by the money. So both things are true. I am driven by the service. I'm driven by my expansion in the work that I do and being on purpose. And I think money shouldn't be an issue in the expansion, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. So I'm going to also put my email. So if anyone is feeling, whatever you're feeling right now, and if you feel you want to be there at 4:30, don't let the money stop you, is my point. Email us, let us know. We want everyone to join in. It's a collaborative energy work for the future of your life and for human design. And for the spirit, also, I see a lot of fear mongering in the spiritual world as well. Oh my God, the timeline's crashing, and if you don't do A, B, and C, you're going to be destroyed. If you don't leave the cities, you're going to blah, blah, blah. Well, some people are designed to live in cities. So, I think any type of fear is challenging for anyone. Okay, so we are not living in the fear, we are living in the vision, and this is going to be a powerful energy work, and I want everyone to join in. Okay, so let me just take a quick peek here. So Farita and Sean and Crystal, grab the link. Debbie, grab the link, and if you have an issue, email me and I'll send you the Zoom link, okay? Because I want everyone to join in. Those of you who are already in the VIP, you know where the Zoom link is. It's right there in the VIP group. And so I'm going to take a break now, and we're going to come back at 4:30. So take some time. I want you guys to get really comfortable for this energy work, but I don't want you to fall asleep. So I want you to be in comfortable clothes. I want you to feel like you can settle in. I have a brand new energetic collaborative music piece that was designed specifically for this experience that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So go take a break, grab some tea, and then meet me at the Zoom link. And again, if you have any issue, and the Zoom and the VIP feels like, oh, you don't want to make that investment, just email us and we're going to make sure that everybody who wants to be there is there. One more thing. If you've been here with me, and you feel that somebody and I don't want this to be just a random share, but if you feel that somebody a spiritual practitioner, maybe they're a projector, maybe they need human design, and they would benefit from this recording and this video and this information, would you be willing to share? And if you share, please let me know in the comments, because next week I am going to, well, I shouldn't say next week because I'm not sure exactly when, but I am in our next live, which it might be next week or the week after. I am going to do a drawing, and we put in everybody who shares in the drawing for a free human design reading. So just type in share if you feel that someone would benefit from this. We would love for you to share, and we will be doing a drawing next week as well. We've done a lot of free readings, and we've done a lot of amazing gifts for our community. Because we really like to give back for those people who are sending it forward. So, all right. With that said, we will see you guys at the Zoom link at 4:30. I love you guys so much, and I will see you there. See you there, Nikki.